Hey friends, let's see how we can inspect rear drum brakes on the 2003 Toyota Corolla. So obviously we need to remove the wheel. So we find a nice place to park the vehicle, make sure the vehicle cannot move, lift the rear with the jack, and preferably put the jack stands there to hold the vehicle in the case it will be falling down. Then we remove 5 lug nuts which are holding the wheel. There are 21 millimeter, and the wheel is down here, and we can start removing the drum here. Of course, this wasn't removed for a long time, so there is corrosion holding it together. So what I will use, I have these 2 bolts which fit in that fret. It's all metric. The tops are 12 millimeters, and I will put them in these 2 holes. That's the other hole, right? And using my electric little impact wrench with the 12 millimeter socket, I will be removing this drum. So here is my Craftsman electric 19 volt impact wrench, and I will try gradually release, get moving the drum. Oh, you heard that pop already? That was the rust. And I want to be careful and nicely remove it. Now I can see it already moved for me, so I will get rid of the bolts. I go reverse. And here you go. Look, it's nice and loose, and slowly wiggle it away from the brakes. Now this is the drum. You see it's dirty. There is definitely some wear on the area where the shoes are touching the drum, and let's see the shoes. And this is what I expected. If you look on the shoes, this rear one still has approximately 3 millimeters. But look on the front one, right here. There is barely, right here in this spot, it's like a 1.5 millimeter. So this rear drum brakes on this 2003 Toyota Corolla, definitely we have to recommend to the owner that it needs to be replaced. So we will be replacing this shoe and this shoe, plus some little hardware which comes in the set with it, and we will have to adjust everything, clean it perfectly, and preferably the part of it is resurfacing this drum. Okay, so that's all. I will clean it right now with the brake cleaner spray because it was only inspection, and I will put it all back. But just to show you how to adjust these brakes. If you just clean them because the shoes are thick enough and they are okay, of course there is a wear, they are getting thinner, and there is adjusting procedure to spread them further, so there is not too much play between the drum and between the shoe. And there is adjusting wheel right down there, which turns only one direction. I'm sorry for the visibility. And you are using screwdriver to turn this wheel. And in this case, I will be turning the wheel, pushing it up, from down up. So I get in the groove of the wheel, and I'm basically turning it up, and you will hear the click. Did you hear that? That was the click. I will try 3 clicks. So I did it already once, 2, this is the third one, and I will take the drum and try to put it back on the wheel. If it allows me to go on, and there is very slight resistance, I just found out that these 3 clicks were enough to spread the shoes a little bit out, and they are perfectly close to the drum which is inside, and the brakes will be working correctly. So this is basically part of the maintenance when you are checking the thickness of the brake shoes which are on the rear, and part of that maintenance is adjusting few clicks or as much as necessary that the brakes are perfectly adjusted. Thank you. Aloha.